All right, so what's happening, family? Just thought I'd bring you out here with me early this morning. It's a Sunday morning. I wanted to get some more blueberry bushes, and I went to one of our big box stores yesterday, and they had the two that you see here. They had them for like $17 for these, was it 5-gallon buckets? And I thought that was pretty reasonable because if you take a look, they're very healthy. Loaded with blueberries already. Very healthy. This is called the Vigoro variety. So I had this empty spot here in between my wisteria tree and the chicken coop and the garden here. You see the wisteria tree, pardon me, I'm stepping on my dog. The wisteria tree is coming out in the bloom, and I had that vacant spot there. So I thought that the blueberries would do very well there. So that's what I'm getting ready to do today. I've been trying to put different things in odd spaces. If you'll notice, I have a blueberry bush. Let me get around here and show you. This is a rose bed that has a Granny Smith apple tree in it, as well as a Santa Rosa plum tree in it. And there are a few strawberries that are below the base of it. And also I've got a few daylilies I just recently put in this bed. But around the other side of this bed is a blueberry bush. So, you know, again, just try to put things in little odd spaces. I don't have what you would call a food forest set up here, but I try to get as close to it as possible with the small beds that I do have built around the property. And you all have seen my property. It's about a half an acre that I'm on. And you may ask, well, why do you not utilize all that space in the middle? I absolutely wish I could, but unfortunately there's a main gas pipe that runs through the center of the majority of this backyard space. So unfortunately I cannot do as much as I would like to do in this backyard. So I have to go around the borders of the yard in places to build out those beds that I want to put fruit trees and vegetables in. So if you were wondering why am I not utilizing all that space, that's the reason why. So that's why you see all of my stuff bordering the edges. And I try to be as productive as I can with those spaces, packing in as much as I can. But hey, you know, always a way to make it happen. All right, so back to the blueberry bush. And I'm going to go ahead and dig the holes and put them in. I did not want to put them in a pot. Many of my blueberries were in pots. I took them out and put them in the ground. And I'm putting these directly in the ground as well. So I'm going to go ahead, dig the hole, get it all amended, the soil amended before putting the blueberry bushes in it, and I'll be back. All right, so I have dug the holes for the blueberry bushes, and as you can see, soil is amended on the bottom there where I'm going to place them. I gave each hole a generous shot of blood meal and bone meal to help kickstart the root system and to promote some growth. So your blood meal, it actually is a source of nitrogen, and it's going to help to make that plant continue to be very lush and green and promote foliage so that it can photosynthesize and help produce even more fruit, because you know you need that foliage to help produce the fruit. And of course the bone meal is going to give you those big blooms and bulbs to help also promote that fruiting on the plant. Okay, so each hole has a generous amount of both of those in there. And I'm gonna now go ahead and water that in pretty good before I put my plants in there, because I like to moisten up the soil prior to putting the plant in there. There you go, a better shot of it. So I'm going to go ahead and soak those down really well with some water and let it sit for just a little bit. Let that water sit and soak in for just a little bit, maybe about 5 minutes or so. Get that going. All right, so we'll let that sit for about 5 minutes to soak in, and then we'll go ahead and get those plants put in the hole and ready to go. Okay, all done. We've got the blueberries in the hole. You can see there, got them all set. And what I did was, you see these granules around the base? That's just a all-purpose fertilizer that I typically put on my blueberries and grape vines. It's a balanced, just a simple balanced fertilizer, 10-10-10, which has your NPK in there, your nitrogen, your phosphorus, and your potassium. Kind of similar to what I put in the hole, but this one is your granules that will do a slow release. So these blueberries are pretty much set for the remainder of the year. Now what I might do is come back around the middle of summer and put another shot of 10-10-10, this granulated fertilizer, around them again. But if not, no worries, because they're set up pretty good for the rest of the year. All right, so I'm going to water that in real good again, but other than that, they are ready to go. There you have it, family. Thank you so much for joining me today on this little small project that I wanted to share with you. And as always, I appreciate you stopping by. Please make sure, if you're just passing through and checking out the channel, please subscribe if you would be so kind, and hit that like button, because the like button drives the algorithms and help to promote the channel, to show it or be available to more viewers. Okay, I'm really trying to get this channel built up this year, so I'm going to be a little more consistent with putting those videos out. So definitely, those of you who are subscribers, I appreciate you so much. And share the video, share the link with your friends, and help me get this channel built up. But other than that, as always, thank you. And I am Sandy 7 with this channel called AN-T-NEES, and these are the Honky Tonk Chronicles. Peace, everyone. Have a beautiful day.